What are you putting into your ad spend now?
About 2,000, 2,500 a week. Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to end at this year?
This year, I'll probably end
Issue
close to
paid.
five. Issue paid
Okay.
five.
What will you
Yeah.
deposit for all the negative a-holes that always watch these?
So last year, just me only.
Yep.
I hit like close to 530, I think.
Deposits.
Deposit
Okay.
405.
Deposit
Deposit
405.
405.
2 grand a week is 100 grand on leads. So you're netting 250. You're netting a quarter million plus. Net,
Good chunk.
true net.
Yeah.
Welcome you to the Insurance Insiders podcast. For those that don't know, this is Klint. I'm not going to mess up his last name on purpose, so I'll let him say it. And I know you've been around for a minute, dude. You've been selling insurance for a while, and
Yeah.
we've run into each other every now and again. But I'm pretty sure you've how many years in a row you hit Hall of Fame? Which for those that don't know, is over 400K a year on your own pen.
Hit it six time, and it was six times in a row. It was my sixth year. I just hit it. And no lie, dude,
Already.
yeah, but I learned it from you, dude. Like no lie, my first annual convention it was in February 2020,
No
and I
shit.
heard you. Yeah, no bullshit, dude. That's crazy. Dude. It was
Crazy.
hearing
Okay.
you break down the numbers and talk about can't remember what the number is, but like 52 to 400 divided by 52, and reverse engineering the numbers,
Yeah.
and what do you got to do work wise, lead wise to get there?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really that easy. You know?
I
But
love
when
when
we
people
look at
listen.
it,
It's good.
yeah, dude, I've been listening. So it's crazy, dude. I've been listening to you for years, man. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of my thought processes and the way I think and approach things come from a lot of you guys from like the OGs from like FFL, man.
Yeah. That's
Because
dope.
that's all it was
2020 was
in
that
Vegas.
Vegas? Was that the
Yeah.
second or first year in Vegas? Do you know?
I think that might have been the second year in
Yeah,
Vegas, I
okay.
think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because then after that would have been Miami, 2 years. I've been 21, 22, 23, 24. 20, yeah, I think you're right. I think that was the second Vegas. Oh yeah, actually it was because I remember the 19 Vegas. The 19 Vegas in my life was a shit show in our agency.
Yeah.
Actually, I know exactly where we were in business that year. Fuck, I know exactly what 2020 was now. It just hit me like a waterfall of stuff. We were going through a disaster.
Yeah.
Was it January 2020 or the beginning of 21?
2020 was my first one.
Okay, so our 19 year we were
Yeah.
celebrating. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Okay. Crazy. That
So
was a
yeah, in the
breakout year
field,
for
yeah.
me, dude. Funny enough.
Yeah.
18, I was flat as shit. We didn't really grow much. I got back in the field in January 2019. I started recruiting. We were doing, let me think, like 8 something a month at the end of 18. Then in 19, I changed a bunch of shit. We went from like 850 at the end of 18. We were doing 2.5 million by the end of 19. So we tripled that year.
So
That's when I signed with Integrity. And on stage, dude, I think I might have closed my deal while I was there at that
that's
convention.
wild.
Funny
No way.
enough. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
swear to God, dude. Yep. Craziness.
Thanks,
Wild.
James.
And then just someone, you know what I mean? It's like what I love about this industry is when you share stuff like we were talking a minute ago, you doing it offline, you know, that stuff's people are gonna see that crap. And dude, you don't know who watches it and who's affected by it. And what you have, I didn't know this till right now. It's been 6 years, you know? So
No, I learned a lot from you guys, man. Because
it's
that's what's
crazy.
crazy is you guys just put out so much YouTube content
Yeah.
and then rolling in houses, man. It's just like a rolling university, right? Just
Yeah.
always
True.
listen
Yeah.
and learning as you go.
When
Difference.
was that your first month in the business?
No, I started in
Okay.
like August,
Okay.
August of
Got it. Got it.
19.
Got
So
it.
I had a few months in by then, but didn't really think I could really hit 400,000 my first year, like
And
first
so
full
you
year.
turned it around within a couple months of getting
Yeah,
started. Good for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
dude.
It's going pretty solid. Yeah.
I did not hit Hall of Fame my first year, to be clear. It took me 3 years to figure out. Well, you figured out in 3 months. So let's talk about it, dude. What the hell what did you do before? What were you doing right before you started?
So aviation structure mechanic in the Navy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no shit. Okay.
Yeah. So zero sales. Well, so then, yeah, zero sales, zero insurance experience whatsoever. And
You
then,
were basically putting together planes the military uses, right?
yeah, I was, yeah, I
Repair,
was running the
maintenance, whatever.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
running the maintenance team.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Sick.
To
Okay.
this. So no sales background, no insurance whatsoever. Dude, it was nuts, dude. Complete
Okay.
360.
How long were you in the
Yeah.
military?
So 18
Oh, wow.
years, right?
That's what I
So
thought. Yeah.
yeah. I
18
like
years.
yeah, messed up, pop positive on smoked some weed and got separated, dude. So I was like, what do I
No
do? What do I
shit.
do? Yeah.
So you can't even
And
smoke weed in the military at
no,
all.
no,
No, I did
no.
not know that.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah. It's not good.
Wild. I'm sure
And
plenty do,
so
but I didn't know it was
yeah,
a thing.
yeah.
Wild. So
And so
18 years you got caught smoking some weed
yeah, yeah.
and they just said,
And
thank you. You got to go.
yeah, done.
Oh.
So yeah, biggest mistake of my life,
Where
dude.
were
Led me
you?
to this.
Home? Were you
San
home
Diego.
local? Okay. Got it.
Yeah, local,
Got
local.
it.
And so got separated and didn't know what I was going to do. I was certified to work planes on the civilian side, which is pretty lucrative. But then I was like, yeah, as I was getting out, I was like, why not learn how to do, I was talking to my financial planner. I was like, well, why not learn that? See if I like doing that.
No
Maybe
kidding.
I'm like, I can make money, right? And help people. Why not? I'll give it a shot. So I was talking to him and he's like, I was like, what would you recommend doing if I wanted to do this? And he was like,
Yeah.
get your insurance license, get your tax license, and I'll teach you how to do it. So I'm like, well, all right, we'll see. I'll get certified, got licensed to do it. I ended up moving over and helping him scale his business,
No
like
way.
track his clients. Yeah. So the way he'd do it is he'd run a tax firm, uncover IRAs, 401k, stuff like that, and then roll them into annuities,
Jeez.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it worked for him. And I helped him kind of track his clients, but I was like, well, I ain't starting a tax firm, dude.
Yeah.
That'll take me years, like where am I going to get leads from
Yeah.
to do annuities? And then sure enough, my marriage counselor was like, oh, you do life insurance. And she's like, my grandson does life insurance. Check him out. And he was I called him up and he didn't answer the phone, but she sent me his Facebook link too. So I looked him up on Facebook and this dude's posting like he did 15K in 1 month. I'm like, no way, man. Yeah, no way. Like, no way that's true. Started looking in FFL and started digging into FFL and just seeing all these dudes from everywhere crushing
Yeah.
it, all different walks of life. And they had one common thing, is they just went to work. So I'm like, I can work, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. So
You
yeah,
had, yeah. We had some killers on stage
yeah,
that year getting
yeah,
after it. That was good. That's
yeah,
crazy. So you were married at the time when you got let go of the
yeah,
military.
yeah.
Kids too?
Yeah, 3 kids,
Had to
still
be a
married. Yeah,
shit show.
yeah, yeah, still a shit show.
Hence the counseling.
Yeah, yeah,
Been there, bro. Trust me.
yeah. It's great, dude. It works for, I believe
Yeah.
in it
I actually
wholeheartedly.
like it, funny enough.
Yeah.
But craziness. All right.
Yeah.
What was it right before you started here? What was the period of time between military and getting your license? Was it right
So
away?
I got,
Or did you sulk for
yeah.
like a couple years?
As I was transitioning out, I was working on my license
Got it. Okay. Got it. Got
to
it.
get with this dude. Sat with him for a while. Sat with him for almost a year.
Did
Almost a
you want to
year.
leave the military? Like,
Not
were you
really, no.
thinking of a
No,
side
dude.
thing or the insurance
No,
is
not at
solely a
all. Not at all. Yeah.
consequence of
Yeah.
no
Of this.
shit,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is super crazy, dude. And yeah, it's probably some of the toughest times of my life, dude. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude. I just blew it. I just blew my whole entire retirement and fucked that away. And I was like, what do I do now?
It messed
And
with your income. Yes. Your pension and all
it
that.
did. It did, yeah. So I lost yeah, I lost my retirement. But hey, I fucked up, man. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But and
Hey,
then
to be clear, I love that you share it so openly because every one of, including me, every one of the people watching has shit in life too.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
just some people hide behind a dude and use it as an excuse to not do shit.
Yeah, I hid it behind it for a long time, man. I'm just like openly
Yeah.
talking about it now just because I know I can
Good for
help
you.
people.
Hell yeah.
I can help people,
Yeah.
man. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
love it, dude. It's a lot. I'm sure it's messed things like that have messed a lot of us
Oh
up
yeah,
in life,
dude.
dude. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. So
Crazy. So what do you think now? I guess you tell us what's the mix of what you're selling today? Is it mostly life? Is it annuity
it's just
stuff? Or
straight
where are you
life.
at?
It's just straight
Is
life.
it
It's all just life insurance. Yeah, they're
any
looking for life
specific niche
insurance.
in life? Or are you
No,
doing a
just
little bit
straight
of all
life
of it?
insurance.
Okay.
Straight life insurance, and then I ask them what are they looking for, and they'll only tell me why they're looking, what they're shopping for.
Yeah.
So I'm going to 90, well, I'd say probably 80% of it's final expense
That's what I
and
was
a
going to
little
ask. Are
bit,
you doing like
yeah,
vet lead? Like what lead
just
styles
straight
do you?
life
Just
insurance,
straight
just
life leads.
straight life leads through
You
like
run
Facebook.
campaigns or just
Yeah,
buying?
you got a guy that runs campaigns for me, and
Okay.
then they just come in, they drip in, and then I call them. I got software where it sells books. Like everybody's got like so that's crazy, dude. Like the shit we got today, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Compared
Which
to
one you using?
movies.
I just started using one last week and I'm the
So
guy that's like fuck CRMs for newbies. To be clear, I think when you know what you're
yes.
doing, they're great.
Yes. As a new
Yeah,
person, all I need, the only thing you need
yeah,
as a new person is ringing.
yeah.
That's gonna get you going. That's what I like to dial out of. But then I use Roost Center to set appointments. But there's like tons of go high level ones that'll set appointments with the AI and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I just got set up with Jamie Cheerio in there.
Oh yeah, it's got to be on point, dude.
Oh,
Jamie
dude,
shit's got to be on point,
bro,
dude.
it's lights out. Lead Champ Pro for those wondering.
Oh
I should
yeah,
probably give him a link or something, but this is just me
yeah,
and you. I
for
was talking about.
sure.
I just started using it like a week ago, dude. It's like whoa, and I'm a GHL nerd,
Yeah,
but I haven't sold in years. I decided to start doing it again to build this base shop. And I don't talk about it a lot because mostly I'm training new agents, and I'm like, you don't need
yeah,
this shit. They get started there, they'll get lost.
yeah, yeah. So if you give them too much stuff, they're gonna be
Yeah.
confused, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So what's today's to your stuff? To you're putting basically ad spend. What are you putting into your ad spend now? Weekly, monthly,
Roughly
whatever you know.
about 2,000, 2,500 a week. Yeah.
Okay, dope. Okay, what do you got? What are you gonna end at this year?
This year I'll probably end
Issue
close to
paid.
five. Issue paid
Okay,
five.
what will you
Yeah.
deposit for all the negative a holes that always watch these?
So last year, just me only.
Yep,
I hit like I think like last year I hit like close to 530, I think. Deposit like
deposits.
deposit
Okay,
405.
deposit
Deposit
405,
405. Yeah.
and 2 grand a week is 100 grand on leads, so you're netting 250. You're netting a quarter million plus.
Yeah.
Net,
Good chunk.
true net.
Yeah.
Sick. Unless you have other crazy costs involved.
Yeah. No, not that
Cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like hotels, vacations, flights, where I want to
Yeah.
go.
Basic shit. I love it.
So
So how does one get there, bro? You watched it from stage. Obviously, I was just a piece of it. There were a shitload of great speakers there.
yeah. No,
How
you're a
does how
massive
does one
like I think about it, John. I really do, man. You're a massive piece of it, dude. Just the reps and
oh,
getting better and learning as you go.
okay. Let's talk about what you
And
implemented then, right from like jump. Is that way they can
so
skip the
so I
chaos
was a
and go
lead
like
I was a lead whore, a really bad lead whore, and that, like I really sucked. Like really
lead
sucked for
whore
a
and
long
you
time.
didn't use them or lead whore and you actually called them?
I actually called them. Like
Okay. You were just
and sometimes
weak.
I'd have, yeah,
Okay.
I sucked. Like
Okay.
my objection handling was weak. You got to imagine when we used to go on home, we wouldn't get corrected until like I may watch a podcast 2, 3 months later and fucking catch it, dude. Like
Unless you're
now
working
it's
with someone day in
yeah,
day. Yeah. No
yeah,
one could watch it live. It was it
yeah.
was it was difficult for sure.
It was difficult, like learning and putting it all together.
Yeah.
Like I never went in office when I first started. It was strictly YouTube and podcast
Got it.
and just rolling around listening to you guys
Yeah.
put stuff together.
Yeah.
Like, and but now with like Zoom rooms, dude, this is retard. Like it's stupid. It's like stupid. Like we can get you making money fast if you guys
Yeah.
just apply what we have here.
Yeah.
Like you're in here with a bunch of killers that are just smashing it. Just do exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then if you're brave enough to come off mute, they're gonna tell you what to
See,
do.
rewind and play that one again, bro. Dude, scream at my team for me. Me and a couple of guys were like, why are you even on here if you're muted all the
Yeah,
time? What's the point?
yeah,
Go
yeah. You're just
leave.
wasting time. Yeah, you're just wasting
Yeah.
time because and it's scary. So one big thing for me is to learn to like say fuck it. Who cares what people think?
Hmm.
Right? If they're judging you, they're assholes anyways. Fuck them. They're not paying your bills. Like, right? Who's paying your
I love
bills?
it.
You. Who's responsible for paying your bills is you. Like, are you
Yeah.
going to take control of your situation or not?
True.
Like, that's what I loved about this is like it's completely up to you. Either
Yeah.
the only person you have to blame for your success or your failures is you.
Yeah.
So are you going to do what it takes to get there because you're seeing all these dudes killing it? The same system, same leads, same processes. You going to do it or not? You know? So
What's crazy is you could rewind to 2015 when I was at my first big FFL convention, and I saw dudes on stage and said the exact same thing you're saying now about them, and I just copied them. You know, it was like, oh, that was it. Shit, I way overcomplicated this the first couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Best copycat wins, man.
So I'm curious. It just hit me. This is we're going to kind of bounce backwards a little bit. You the grandson or nephew or whoever that was that got you involved here. Does that dude still work here? Is that what
No,
I know?
he does. No, no, he doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Never, my guy doesn't really do much anymore either.
Yeah.
Crazy. Whose group are you in now? Who do you work with? I don't even know.
Under John Gavin's Wolves, FL Wolves.
Bullshit,
Yeah. Yeah.
bro. I just missed Gavin's call like 3 minutes before I got on here. Yeah. I mean, I talk to Gavin most days.
Oh, no.
I did not know you worked with him.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like one of my best friends on the planet.
That's good stuff, man.
No shit.
He's a good
Okay.
dude.
That's dope. Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's a wizard. Why are you not writing more annuities than working with Gavin, bro?
Uh, when I'm like, because dude, I can do like $3,000 policies and annuities take a lot of time. So I'm like, if it takes more than an hour, I'm like,
You still believe that?
I do. I do.
That they take a lot of time?
I do.
How about this? How about I got an idea. I got an idea. The question itself is quick, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Do you ask it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
How about
did
this?
a little bit, but not really.
How about this? You start asking it. When they say yes, you send them to me
Yeah.
and I'll write them and I'll let you know how it's going.
All right. All right.
I'll even split. I'll even cut you off a little.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Me and Gavin, dude. I'll talk to Gavin after this. All you got to do is just ask the one question. And if they got something, just send us a text. Mary's phone number, and we'll call for you. We'll close them for you, and you'll make half the money. You won't do shit.
Let's do it. All right.
100%.
That's
You're
up
too.
for-
I've watched enough of your stuff to go, bro. If you add that, you write $1 million a year. No offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just, especially working with Gavin. I mean, he's a G at it, and he'll pretend he's a dummy and isn't good at it,
He's
but
good. Yeah.
bro, he's a killer.
He helped me do my first one.
Hell yeah, he did.
I was talking to him
He
on the
helped
phone.
everyone get their first one, bro. Yeah. Which the only thing I can claim is that like 12, 13 years ago, John Gavin, one day in life, called John Wetmore for help on how to learn annuities. Because I wrote like 3 and he was new to them. And after that,
That's wild.
yeah, but now he's written like, $200 million worth of more annuity than I have. So, I did nothing really. It's a joke between him and I from a long time ago. But yeah, I think, dude, if for me, I always like to challenge people, and I saw you just kind of gloss over that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, bro, they don't take as long as you think. I can do an annuity, Gavin, or now sometimes multiple conversations, a big complicated one, but dude, well over half of them, one conversation, well under an hour.
Yeah. It's my mental block. Got to work.
And then it's like waiting for an IUL to go through. Easier because there's no scary underwriting, just the time. But dude, all things moving, if you get one in 2 weeks, it's kind of slow. I can get annuity paid in a week if on the quicker side, between a week or 2. It's not that. It's just like IUL time frame, but less underwriting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once you get past, what you call it? I hate words. Someone out there knows the word I'm looking for. The qualification thing on the annuity side. Once you get the suitability, once you get past the suitability, if you know that, and that piece is so easy, dude. So yeah, you're a couple questions away from going from 500-600 to $1 million all day long. And I'm going to guilt your ass into it since I know I can.
Thank you. Appreciate
So
that.
next year when we redo this, you can be like, I finally listened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you're working mostly seniors, dude, to be real, that's the ideal market because most of them don't have financial people. They're scared shit to lose their money. They trust you already. They're not looking for a million moving parts. They just want safety. You know what I mean? So it's like the hard part, quote unquote, of annuities is when you're trying to convince a young guy who loves investing in Google to move his money from his advice. Like, that's a different game, dude. You're getting Susan
Makes sense.
to move her IRA from losing money to not losing money. You know what I mean? It's so simple.
Yeah, true, true, true.
You
Yeah,
know, where again, you're going to get that weirdo that wants you to send 47 illustrations. That ain't your guy. Move on.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
True,
I just went to the
true,
right
true.
demographic when I wrote them.
All right, I'm gonna start working on it.
Make sense?
Yeah, it makes
And I know
sense.
you know the fucking question to ask. So we ain't got to talk
I
about it.
did. All right, I'm
So
gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start asking.
yeah, I want to know how many you find this week. Just opportunities, not write them. Just how many people say yes, I have something.
All right.
That's it. I just want the
Yeah.
one thing. How many people
All
say
right.
yes to that one question?
You got it.
And then we're gonna,
Cool.
what's a big word? Extrapolate it out over the year. We go, what would this look like?
Yeah, true. True, true. Because I'm like hour longer. I'm like, I'm out. If it takes longer than an hour, I'm out. I do never, I'm never fully underwritten. It's always just simplified issue. I'm
Yeah, you
pumping
should,
through.
which is
Yeah.
on point.
Yeah.
This ain't this. I could, an annuity app is, dude, not crazy different than going through like a mutual Omaha app. Be honest,
Yeah.
I could probably do an Athene app quicker than I can do Moo's damn e-signature app
Yeah.
with a vet final expense. You know what I mean? 72 years, like that takes forever, dude.
Been easy.
So anyway, we will get back though to those watching that he is going to share his shit with you, but I can't help myself when I see opportunity to help people get better. So if you're in the insurance space and trying to build an agency, or you're trying to like break records in sales, just hit new levels, new heights, click the link below to apply to my consulting and coaching program that I have out there. I'm helping tons of people get to new levels, get to new income heights, help them build their teams, put systems in place, staffing stuff, recruiting processes, automations, and just teaching people how to get to a point where they're selling on their own pen, 30, 40, 50 grand a month. And if they're building a team, teaching how to have an effective structure to your insurance agency for the most profitability you can. There is an application process. I'm only looking to work with like high-end people who really want to make big things happen. A couple recent clients that we've had in the coaching program. One dude as an individual went from selling like 8 grand a month, barely getting by, about to quit the industry, found the book, hit me up direct, started a coaching program, went to 35K his first month, has issued like 150K in the last 90 days, and has changed the trajectory of his career. Working with another agency builder, very first month went from doing like 800 grand a month to almost 1.1 million. We added like 10 or 15% production in 30 days and continue to work on things there. So if you're interested, click the link, apply, and if you're a fit, I'll reach out. Let's talk about the sales side, dude. And again, I know for you at this point, you've staged it out to be really simple, but there's a lot of people out here who haven't figured it out. So I would love you to give some context into the activity numbers specifically that you had to turn on to see your result. Because if you learned from me, you just turned up the volume.
Yeah.
And I want you to be specific on where you went from to where you went to and kind of the schedule of all that. Like, how did you turn it on? Because some people struggle, like, it's just turning on a water faucet to me. Some people don't understand that simplicity because there are other moving parts, life specifically, mindset. So kind of give some super good clarity if you can for a newbie trying to turn that on.
It's tough.
You know?
So for me,
it is
it's
tough.
like
I get it.
I'm no, as in for like as in my schedule now, it's time and seat now.
Okay.
I don't even
Okay.
have goals anymore. So I'm like, my thing is I'm like, whatever my schedule is, I'm from here to here. And I'm laser focused on hitting the send. As all I'm doing is hitting send, or I got incomings, or I'm working my calendar, but I'm constantly trying to get somebody on the phone every minute I'm at my desk.
Okay.
Is my schedule. Back in the day, dude, I used to sit there and plan out my days. Like when we first going home, dude, I just worked 7 days straight for like my first year. The second year, I
Mhm.
started taking Saturdays off, and it was just I knew once I learned it as a rep. And if
How
I
many
could just
in-home appointments were you running?
should
Doing
be like
7.
40 a week, 40,
Yeah.
40 a week at least.
Yeah.
40 a week, and just getting slammed around there, dude. Like I imagine, dude, like if I went back in home nowadays, dude, they'd be like
Wow.
retarded.
I'm telling you, dude, I did it for one day like a month ago, and I was like, I want to run 40 in a week now in home because no one's doing it. I just, oh my
Yeah, just
God.
knowing what you know now, dude, it's
Yeah,
different.
buddy.
Right? But
Yeah.
but
Maybe we should
it
do it
was
and stream it live.
I don't know if I want that
Yeah.
anymore.
Ah.
So, but starting off, you guys got to go as hard as you can because you understand that you're putting this giant puzzle piece together. But once
How was
everything
no,
starts
sorry, go
clicking,
ahead.
go ahead. Yeah,
I was
once
gonna
everything starts clicking, it's going to be a wrap, you know?
yeah. When you had the job, was it like a 9 to 5? Or what was the schedule then?
It was so it was like an 8 to 3 or something like that, somewhere around there. But then I started coming in at 5 and working till 12 because he was pretty flexible with my hours. And then after that, it
So you
was
had a
all,
super cush schedule.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what I want to go is how does, and you have how many kids?
3 kids
Three.
at the
You had
time,
three
one and
then
two.
also?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Two,
didn't know if you
two,
had more.
two
So,
then.
so two at that time.
Yeah.
Okay. How does one go from a super cush schedule where you can come home, I assume, have dinner every night with your family, watch TV,
Yeah.
play bingo, whatever the hell you want to do at night, to work in 7 days a week, going to see people in their house? Like, how do you do? And I know there's hiccups along the way, bro, because I've been through it,
Yeah.
right? But how do you navigate that, dude? How do you turn that on?
I had a lot of support from my wife, right? My
Yeah,
wife held down the fort and she holds down the household side, but understanding what this opportunity is, right? And why am I doing it? What's it going to provide for me, my family, you know? And
yeah,
leaving that legacy is what kind of, it's how I kind of prepare for that stuff. But then it's like understanding where I have to be, and every time I'm not where I need to be, is I'm completely engaged in this because once you learn it, it's a wrap, but it takes
yeah,
a lot of work. It's not easy, but once you do figure it out, dude, it's a wrap, dude. I did like 11K in 2 days, like just like these last 2 days. Last week I did like 30K, and it's
How
like
many outbound calls does it take today for you?
anywhere from 700 to 1,000 a day.
That's how many you're personally
Between
outbound.
me and my dialer. So it's
Okay.
it. I've got a
Yep.
dialer on my computer screen. I'm not just watching her dial. I'm dialing as well. I
Yep.
got another Zoom room with like my agents that I'm coaching at the same time and listening. So I got
Yep.
like one ear pod where I'm dialing out on, and I got another ear pod where I got agents
In
right
the
here.
other. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then I can, yeah, so I'm just multitasking, man. I'll catch agents in between. Like I'll be like if I can hear what they're doing in between breaths, dude, I'll meet my clients, spit out an answer, and then go back to what I was doing. But
Yeah.
it's like
It's a life of
it's
building, bro.
yeah. Pretty soon I'll have a bunch of people doing it. That's the next move is
Yeah.
get a bunch of people doing it.
Yeah.
And
Did
so
did did wifey have that mentality right after you left the military, or take time to get there?
a lot of time. Yeah, it took a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She didn't understand it. And yeah, good thing I didn't tell her how hard it was when I first started.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be here, you know. I had to
Yeah.
shield her from a lot of stuff because this industry is difficult. It's
Was
not
she
easy.
frustrated with you about insurance specifically, or your time or your activity towards it at any point? She
My
was.
time toward it. Yeah,
Okay.
she's like you're choosing to work these crazy hours. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm choosing it for a reason. I
Yeah.
mean, like we can do whatever we want. We don't say no to shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Now it,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. When did it click? What was the first one where it clicked? Do you remember? Where she was like,
Um,
where for her, that light, I remember Stephanie's light bulb moment, dude. I'll never forget it. So I'm
mhm.
just curious. And again, Steph was, for those that know this, she was pretty supportive from the beginning anyway. And I say pretty, she was ridiculously supportive from the beginning anyway. But there was a light bulb moment where she understood what I was doing and where it was going to lead us.
Yeah, I don't know if
You don't know?
is a
Was it?
gradual click. Yeah,
That's
just
cool.
gradually.
That's
Still a
good.
battle sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I get it, dude. Hey, such is life.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's so
yeah.
we were joking around, Steph and I, with someone. I don't remember. I think my mom was at the house or something, and someone in the group, there was a little party at the house, and someone said something about being difficult to live with someone else,
Oh
and
yeah.
they were struggling.
Anybody.
I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, Steph and I like each other, and it's hard to live together. So
That's the
yes,
truth, man.
we
Yeah.
know you have problems. We all have them. Sick, dude. All right, so I guess now today, I guess give some clarity on. You want to give some sales stuff? What do you think? Either
Yeah,
sales or
sales
phone
stuff. Yeah.
stuff. Where do you
So
think you're?
phone stuff. I think phone stuff is pretty solid. Yeah.
Okay. let's start there. And for
Um,
those that don't already, you can watch this dude on Instagram if you want to give it out. He's putting his stuff out. I've seen some super chill on the phone, super chill demeanor.
oh yeah,
But putting
same
some clips
stuff,
out there,
dude.
sharing it.
Yeah, check it out. Klint Nunn, like Clint with a K, and then Nun on
Yeah,
Instagram. I'm doing little posts there and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but it's all the same stuff, which
yeah.
is crazy. Is I'm very systematic with our script, man. If you're a new agent or just starting, like I would recommend just learning objections first. Like master the objections before anything. Is because if you can master the objections, that's going to get you into the script. It's going to get you into the e-app. It's going to get you into the carriers. It's going to get you into everything. But it doesn't start because I'm telling you, I sucked at objections for years. Like I
Yeah.
really sucked. I believe it. I sucked.
Yeah.
But
And I
I
think for
overcompensated
for
with leads.
clarity, when he says learn all how to overcome objections before anything, he doesn't mean before you do the work. It's like meaning that's the main focus before you worry about, I don't know, the cap rate on an NLG index. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The point
Yeah,
is
I
do the
know.
work and then focus heavily on how do I deal with these objections daily?
Yeah,
What
daily.
what
Because
what are the top ones that you're naturally
um,
teaching newbies to look out for
yeah,
and how to handle?
I've got I've got it taken care of, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Most of my clients they submit multiple requests. Um, they're trying to get the best rates. I'm assuming you do the same thing, right?
Easy.
Same stuff or we teach this same stuff we said for years and years and years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nothing different. Um, I'm not interested. Are you not interested because you don't think you qualify or somebody showed you something that's too expensive?
Mhm.
But the thing is being ready with a response and then asking a question right after. You'll see a lot of new agents,
Mhm.
they'll say the right objection and then they just leave dead space. So then they get hit with another objection. And then another one. Like, dude, I know you know fucking objections. Like, ask them a question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Hey, Craig, if
It's
you're watching, bro, this one's to you.
but what's crazy, it's we see the same shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With us and our agents, it's the same stuff. Another one would be I'm busy. Like so when I'm dealing with seniors and they tell me they're busy, 9 times out of 10 it's bullshit.
Hmm.
Like if you hear Judge Judy going off in the background, smoke alarms, it's like they're lying, right? So, all right, cool. I go to set the appointment and then I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna verify a couple things with you really quick. That way I can show you numbers when we speak next time. It says here your date of birth is this. Your beneficiary's name is this. Is that correct? And just keep going down. I've seen agents overcome that and then they schedule the appointment.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll gather the information and schedule the appointment. Like, no, dude, what are you talking? They were actively talking to you. Keep it going. Doesn't
As
matter
long as you
what
can
they're
go.
saying. Yeah, as long as you can go. I'm always pushing it. If
So
I
for you,
ever
you're teaching go one call, just keep talking.
every
I
time,
think people
every time.
overcomplicate
Yeah,
the one call close thing. It's just like,
yeah,
just don't do exactly the same thing. Just don't book it.
yeah.
No, yeah, I like it. So unless they have to bail or timing doesn't
Yeah,
work or it's
if
chaos going
they're
on.
if yeah, if you hear chaos
Yep.
going on, you hear a lot of noise in the background where I can't talk to them, they're driving. I'm like, all right, book it,
Yep.
go for it, set the appointment. But other than that, we're doing one call closes.
And I assume
And
you'd rather initiate that, like, hey, you sound busy versus wait for them to, like, what, how do you,
I assume they're never busy.
okay,
I
I like it.
never, I never, I never. I
So
just
until
assume
you
they're
get
never busy.
pushback, you're
Yeah,
staying. I love it.
yeah, I'm staying every time.
Dope.
Because I don't want to. These guys always have one foot out the door, always, and
Yeah.
so I'm closing every door. Like I'm
Ah, I
never
like
gonna
that.
sit down. Um, if they give me any pushback, like from the very start, like you can
Hmm.
hear their annoyance or whatever it is. My favorite question to ask to get them to kind of just sit down, like, hey, when you fill this out, were you trying to cover burial, cover cremation, protect a mortgage? Which one was it for you? If you can get an agreement there, now you got somebody that's actively listening and talking.
Yeah.
And then I sell myself. Um, for me, over years and years and years, I've kind of figured out how to structure my script that way I can keep people on the phone. Um, my first thing is I like to right away once they verify who once they know why I'm calling, right? I get them my credentials fast, like quick.
Okay.
It's my that's like one of the first thing I do because I used to get into the why before and just get hung up on. Because I was like, I used to think why was the biggest thing. It is, but I start peppering them with why questions like, who the fuck is this dude? Like,
So
he's
you've seen it
interrogating
help
me.
legit.
Oh,
So
legit.
you
Like,
know how you talked about a mental block earlier?
uh-huh.
In my world, my mental block is, nah, we can do it without that. You know what I mean? Like we struggle going like, so a lot of my guys are like, F it, I ain't sending that. We're good enough to do it without it.
So I used to
Yeah.
think it too,
Yeah.
but then it builds the credibility fast
Okay.
because everybody they're talking, if you think about everybody they're talking to is like, they're a scammer. Your phone,
Yep.
your phone number comes up as scam likely. You know, like,
Solid point. Solid
everybody they're
point.
talking to, everybody. You probably tell your parents, your wife, hey, don't answer these
Yeah.
questions. It's a scammer, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
immediately I'm building credibility and I'm
So
not
let's hear
just
how you do
saying,
it. Yeah, I want
okay,
to hear it.
I like I'll send it from my text and I'll be like, hey, I'm
You
sending you a
do.
text
Okay.
message. Yeah. Directly from my cell phone. Like, is this your cell phone? And like, yeah. All right, I'm gonna shoot you a quick text message. Let me know when you get it. So then I shoot them my driver's license, military ID, and then my state license, and then the carrier sheet.
Do you really?
Yeah, I send them all
Driver's
three.
license,
Yeah,
military ID,
y- yeah,
your insurance license,
yeah. And then
and a carrier sheet. What's that? Like
yeah,
which
they're
carriers you
like
do business with?
yeah, like the FFL
Yep.
carriers. And then I'll shoot it to them like sometimes, dude, I'm like, no lie, I'm looking for one. I'll shoot it to them like 30 times if they don't get it because they have difficulty with technology,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
100%. Yeah.
I'm like, put me on speakerphone. All right, I'm gonna shoot you a text message. Did you get it? No, I really can't. Like, all right, put me on speakerphone. And
This
I'm
helps you
driving.
later to know about EAP stuff too.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah,
you're
yeah,
thinking in the
yeah,
back of
yeah,
your
yeah,
head, what could,
yeah.
yeah.
Can they do it?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're testing them, and then
Not bad.
yeah, and so then so hey, did you get that text message? Yeah, I got it. Perfect. Do you see it's got my state license, driver's license, military ID? Okay. With those, you can verify me on the Department of Insurance, verify working with a licensed professional. And then, do you see all the different insurance companies I represent? All those companies, they're all so and so another piece for me is I slowed it down. Okay. Well, I'll
Mhm.
get into that after. But
Yeah.
do you see all those different carriers I represent? Those are all state regulated. What that means to you is whether you go directly to the company, whether you provide the coverage to yourself, the price is going to be the same. So there's no change in the rates whatsoever. And I saw your look on your face. You're like, oh, you know why exactly why I do that? Because now they know I'm shopping
Mhm.
for them.
Yeah.
I can get them the best rates.
Yeah.
And then I break down the health. I'm like, hey, dude, I don't care. Each of these companies they have their own level of risk. So whether you got cancer, diabetes, stroke, each company has their own level of risk they're willing to accept. I just got to figure out where do you fall in there and where I can get you the best rates. So that overcomes the why do you need all these health questions? And I can
Yeah.
always go back to that, you know,
Slick.
or it goes back
Slick.
to I'm shopping around like, hey, I told you I got to do that for you.
Mhm.
And so another piece of like I was telling you how I slowed it down because before, and I see it in new agents, is they just go through it, check, check, check.
Yeah.
But our clients aren't really hearing that shit. They're just hearing, wah, 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 wah. You know what I mean? If we're going
It's
through it
true.
super
They're being
fast.
grilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so recently, probably even just this last year and a half, I learned to slow it down a lot to make sure
Yeah.
they understood everything I was saying. And I think that's helped a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure, you're getting soft closes as we're talking, like, oh, okay, 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 you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
And then so after that part, after they've got my credentials, then I'll go into their why.
Okay.
And I'll spend a lot of time there. And here you got to be careful. Like you can ask the same questions, but it's like, how are you asking? Right?
Yeah.
I got my buddy, he's doing Hall of Fame this year. But when I used to coach him, like, dude, you sound like a cop, dude. Like, what the fuck? You sound like a cop, dude. Like, you're interrogating him. It's not how it's supposed to sound, you know?
You know where I struggle? I want to see if you
Mhm.
can do it, or I'm going to put you on the spot to struggle with me. Can you give an example of like where it's hard to go like, here's how you say it wrong,
Yeah.
right? Once you fix it, it's like kind of, but when I hear it, I'm like, that, don't do that. That's really bad what you just did.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Have you had to bury anybody?
Have I? No.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, cool. Do you know how much it cost? Oh, it's
Mm,
$1,500. It's 10 to 15,000. But you're kind of just you hear agents just spitting stuff out. Whereas when
yeah.
I'm asking people, I'm like, I'll pause. Weird pauses, awkward pauses that used to drive me crazy. Even the questions that I ask nowadays used to be like, there's no fucking way I can say that. There's no way. But it's just what I was telling myself. But the more times, the more reps I got into doing it, the easier and
Yeah.
easier it got. Um, a lot of this stuff I say nowadays, when I used to hear it, like, no way that works. No
Yeah.
way. No way
What are
that
some of your
works.
favorites? I want some goodies
Like so,
that get
like,
you juicy
oh
stuff.
yeah, yeah. So like, okay, so
What up, y'all? So, YouTube memberships, we have one now. Right next to the subscribe button, there's a neon white join button. You can't miss it. Subscribe, whatever it says. Click the link, get in there. I do a ton of coaching, teaching people how to dial, corrections, working on their presentations, working on their mindset. I will coach on theory, but I like coaching real world stuff. And if you join the membership section, you're going to see live coaching where I'm not only helping people, but every once in a while I get in there and dial myself. There's some cool videos coming out, tons of content.
All of the training videos will be directly on my YouTube channel. That's available to members only. Super easy to find.
So join now if you're interested. Click below. See you in there.
so you're looking to cover burial, cover cremation, protect a mortgage. Which one was it for you? Oh, it's to cover my burial. Okay, perfect. And then I'll preface with I'm gonna ask you some difficult questions. That way I know how to package together some plans that are gonna suit your needs. Right. And then so I used to get the why the fuck you asking these questions? Why are you asking me this?
One word changes everything there.
Yeah. You know,
Sick.
I'm gonna ask you some difficult questions just to figure out how to package together some plans that are gonna suit your needs. And then so then we would ask them that, and they're like, are you trying to cover burial? They want to cover burial. Perfect. Have you had to bury anybody recently? And then if they're like, yes, then I'm gonna ask them, okay, who was that? They're gonna tell me, I'm like, all right, I'll give my condolences. I'm like, oh, it was my father. My condolences. How much did that end up costing you guys? Oh, it was roughly about $12,000. Okay. Um, did he have coverage in place? Yes or no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. Well, I'm gonna highlight, well, I'm sure it's a huge relief knowing that he had coverage in place, right? Or no, he didn't have coverage in place. Well, how did you guys come up with the funds to bury him? And a hard part new agents do is they'll just rush right through it. Check, check,
100%.
check. Where where I'll do is I'll pause for like 2, 3 seconds, like just to listen if they're gonna give me stuff because they're gonna draw out their why on why they're even talking to
Mm-hmm.
me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna tell
Yeah.
us exactly why we're on the phone, what they're looking to accomplish. Also, that helps you overcome the I want 500,000. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't
True.
so another rebuttal I get a lot is, hey, I want 500,000. Like, dude, I know that's what you want, but you gotta keep in mind any dollar amount going, your wife is gonna help. Okay. I don't smash it right away and tell them they're stupid because I've tried that before, it don't work.
Yeah.
But,
We've all tried.
but so then like I understand, dude, I understand, but you got to keep in mind any dollar amount um is going to be helpful for your family, you know?
Yeah.
But then that gets you into what they're really looking to accomplish, right? So then after I find out how much that costs, because the only reason why the main reason why I'm asking that question is to find out a dollar amount that's going to fix their problem,
Sure. Yep. Yep. Yep.
right? So now I know this is where they're at.
What if you get a vague one before we go forward? Like,
Oh
because I had
yeah,
one
yeah,
yesterday I
yeah.
talked
That
to, and they're
happens.
like,
Yeah,
nah, I mean, I have, but I didn't have to do anything. I don't know what shit costs. Sure. They're just like, eh.
yeah. Okay,
How
so
do
if
you
they don't,
how do you
so if
stay
they
there?
tell me,
Yep.
so if they don't tell me, if they're like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so national average, you're looking at about $10,000 to $15,000, just so you
Mhm.
have an idea. And so, and you said Johnny's going to be a beneficiary. Where does he live at? No, he lives close by. Okay, so you don't have to cover travel costs or anything like that, right? Okay. And then, God forbid you're to pass tomorrow, financially, what does that look like for him? Can he do that? Can he afford to do that? No, he really couldn't. He'd be in a bind. Okay, perfect. I can definitely help you. So I'm telling them throughout the process, I can help you. I can help you.
Yeah.
If they tell me that no, he's got it taken care of. Okay. Does he have the money saved up, or is he gonna have to take out a loan? Oh, he's got the money saved up. So he's gonna use his savings to cover your burial. Do you want him to do that? Like no, no, I don't
That
really want
question
to.
leads you right where you want to go to, because they want to be like, yeah, we got the money.
Yeah,
It's good. I
yeah.
like it.
So just yeah.
Be clear,
But
this is more about working on objections that we talked about earlier. For those that were confused when I stopped it and I'm like, hey, here's what he means. This is working on objections. Fair?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is part of it. Definitely part of it. Yeah. So,
So good shit, dude.
what's the other piece then? So, yeah, that's how. But
So you're
uh,
making them ultimately the key for newbies that you're pointing out here is you're establishing trust early,
mhm.
and then you refuse to go forward unless you're getting some kind of emotional conversation
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah. Sometimes they'll say so. Sometimes they'll go surface level, like you're asking earlier,
Sure.
right?
Yep.
And like, okay, so or they're like, oh yeah, just I just want money to leave some money behind for my kids. Okay, cool. And I'll just rephrase it again. Like most of my clients, they want to leave money behind because they don't want to burn their loved ones with the cost of burial because they know their
Yeah.
kids can't afford it. They're trying to protect a mortgage because they think they're trying to protect a mortgage because God forbid your past, your loved ones could have maintained the mortgage. Which one was it for you? You know,
Yeah.
just break it down one by
Reiterate.
one. Yeah,
Yeah. Love it.
yeah.
Okay.
So
So once you're satisfied there with the why, you feel like you got enough
yeah,
to go forward. What's your next direction for you?
my next direction is process.
Okay.
So here's another one. I used to do process at the very beginning too.
A lot of people mess this up. They do it too
Yeah,
much too soon.
yeah. And then I'd get hung up on.
Three
And then
minutes
so
in, they're
they,
like, I need your
yeah,
social.
yeah. I used to
You're going
do
to give
that
it to me
though.
later, right?
So I used to do that, right? But then I'm like, so now if I get hung up here, I'm like, dude, I just dug out the why. They know exactly who I am. I've dug out the why.
Yep.
If they hang up on me here, I'm fine. I'm completely fine with it.
Sure. Yep.
It did its
100%.
job. It did its
Yep.
job.
Yep.
Like
And how far into our conversation are you
10
typically
minutes.
now? Perfect. Thank
I'm
you.
about 8 minutes,
I
10 minutes.
try to reiterate to people, dude, if you're not in the ballpark of getting to pricing somewhere within, you're doing something wrong,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So good shit. Okay. So we're 10 minutes
And
in. We got a good why. We got some trust.
yeah.
Now's where you're really
Actually,
finding out if you're making a sale.
yeah. So then actually, yeah, by the time I finish out my process, I'm about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So about 7 minutes into here.
Yep. Yep.
Um, but then I'm going to tell them the process. Hey, once we identify, so I don't make the decision. What I do is once we identify something that's affordable and I think I can get you approved, my job's super simple. I don't make the decision. I just make you look as good as possible to insurance companies, and then I help you submit the request for coverage. Okay. When we submit the request for coverage, they're going to ask for your beneficiaries, basic information, just so they know to deliver the check to you. So I'm going to bring out the beneficiary before I start hitting them with their social. Hey, I'm going to need your social. So I need your social security number to check your medical history, your prescription history. And so whatever's in there is what they'll see. So just be as honest with me as possible. It's gonna let me shop around for you. Okay. And then lastly, if it does get approved, would you be using a checking or a savings account to fund the policy?
I like the way you ask it.
Yeah. And then
Simple and
yeah.
direct.
And then and then if I
That's how
get
I
in,
ask during the app. Because I like that. Yeah.
yeah.
To do it right there.
But if they hang up on me right there, they would have hung up on me if I would have got all the way
100%.
through
30 minutes later.
everything. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
now I'm just cutting time. I used to do it early on, where I think is prematurely
Yeah.
they didn't. There's not enough trust there. I didn't know
Yeah.
why,
It
and
can be
so
scary if you
yeah,
do it
yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
So
You did it. You
yeah,
did a little bit of one though, where you say, here's who I am and here's what we're going to do right now.
yeah,
So you do process. You just don't explain the full process. You
yeah,
explain the first chunk that we're going to do,
yeah,
essentially. That you got to, I'm going to say, here's my carriers, here's what I got to, which I like.
yeah. Because it builds the credibility, overcomes the
Sure.
I'm shopping around a lot,
Yeah. Okay.
and so
All right.
yeah.
So I guess for you, would it be fair to say a good, what percentage, let me just ask you directly, if you get 10 people to this point, how many hang up on you and how many proceed?
Um,
Ballpark.
it's like really like I'd say maybe 30% like hang up on me. Like
Okay.
not that many anymore. Like
Yep.
maybe even 20%. It's like a lot less. It's a
Yep.
lot less if I can get them to that point.
And to be clear, this is on top of the people who hung up on you before you even got into any of this
Oh
shit.
yeah. Like,
For those that are wondering.
yeah. I work the freshest leads, come in real time,
Yeah.
and they tell me they got to take care of. They tell
Yeah.
me they're not interested. They already found somebody. Like you hear the exact same
Yeah.
stuff with new and old leads. It doesn't
So let's start there. Let's go 10 leads, brand new, come in today. How many of them are telling you to fuck off in the first second, minute, whatever?
I would say at least 3 to 4, easy. Like I'm not
Okay.
like
Yep.
true. Like
And then a few probably don't answer at all.
yeah.
And you probably
And
get a
then
few
two or
you talk
three.
to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So then we get 2 or 3 that proceed into this thing. We get
Mhm.
10 to this stage of your in home. You're saying 3 more fall off,
Yeah.
right? And now I can proceed with whatever, 6 or 7, whatever the number is.
Mhm.
All right. So, and we want to we'll narrow it down because this is what you learned on stage. This concept still applies here. It's like,
Yeah.
how do I get people in the funnel up here and it just whittles down and here's what the output is.
Yeah. Think
All
about
right.
it. Talk to tons of people every day, like tons
Yeah.
of people. All we need is 2 or 3.
Yep. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. So that means if you're keeping 2 or 3 out of 10, that means 50 will get you 10 conversations like this to have 7 at this stage, basically. So every 100 leads ballpark for those that aren't math nerds, and I am, and you get 100 people, you're getting like 15 people to this point,
Yeah.
roughly.
That's crazy. Yeah, you did the math.
Yeah. I love going, how easy can I make this? It's ballpark. I know someone could probably nerd out with a pen and paper and get it exact, but you're in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Again, you get 20% of your people to say yes on the phone, and now of those, here's where we're at. So let's go from here.
So then I go through health.
Mhm.
I go pretty thoroughly. I go
Yeah.
through and it's crazy. I use Stephen Yee's old one, man, and still to
Do you?
this day. Yeah, yeah, the old one from like back in the day. But I would just go down and just pretty much go through just normal health stuff, right? Do you want to go through the health? It's not
Yeah, whatever you think is important, because there are obviously very important pieces. You know what I mean? It's like I'd rather know the intentionality behind it.
Yeah, health is health. I think that's pretty simple.
It is,
Anybody
but
can have
most people mess this shit up and they end up writing a GI when they shouldn't have to,
Oh yeah,
right? And they
yeah,
misquote things, or
yeah.
they quote something and it gets declined because they missed a simple question, or so. I think those things I would like you to point out the mistakes that people make during health.
Health is asking broad questions and not being like, when people are kind of misleading in their answers and kind of dig like, hey dude, like I'm trying to help you. I understand, I'm trying to help you. Just be as honest with me as possible. It's going to help you shop for you. Um, Asking medications, and you can Google like if I'm on medication, I'm next to a computer. Like Google
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you getting
so
all the
that's-
medications, or are you kind of high level heart attack, cancer, stroke, diabetes,
Yeah,
COPD,
I do.
that
Yeah,
shit
yeah, yeah.
first?
That's what I do. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I start with tobacco.
Yep.
Ever had a heart attack or stroke? Congestive heart failure, defibrillator, stents, pacemakers, anything like that.
Ooh, I like it. Diving in deeper. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Because they will say no to heart issues and then have a fucking pacemaker. To be clear, newbies. Healthy as a horse. Don't believe that shit.
they let me out of the hospital. I'm good to go. I'm good.
I have 7 stents put in last week, but I'm clean.
They said I'm good. They said I'm good. Yep. And then so yeah, stroke, heart attack, stuff like that. And then I do aneurysms, cancer, anxiety, depression. They're depressed. Are you bipolar?
It's good.
Then any liver, kidney disease, cirrhosis, hepatitis? No. Diabetes. Diabetes. You know, America will take diabetes with neuropathy. I don't know if you know that, but they will.
Interesting. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eagle?
Yeah, eagle.
They don't do combo stuff though, right? If there's like that in a smoker or that in heart stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky, man. So a lot of
I didn't know they took neuropathy though. I'm learning
neuropathy though. Yeah.
again. I ain't done this in 10 years, bro. I've been selling for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Dude. Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Okay. Good tip.
So yeah, diabetes, any complications. So any complications with diabetes, like neuropathy, retinopathy, diabetic coma, amputations. No. Then I go asthma, COPD, any lung conditions, and then wheelchair or dementia.
Yeah.
No to all of that. All right. When's the last time you're in the hospital? What was it for? And then I'm gonna go into when was the last time, what medications are you prescribed that we didn't discuss or medical conditions that we didn't talk about?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite questions to ask people.
Yeah. Because
A lot comes up.
Yeah.
A lot comes up.
Like, oh, I was in the hospital last week.
Bro, I'm telling you, I wish new agents understood we go through it too.
Yeah.
It's just we don't accept. I learned this, man, that you set it up the way you said, and I don't have the verbatim wording the way you said it, but you let them know that basically you're on their side. I think you said something along the lines of your job is to make them look good for the insurance carrier.
Yeah,
right. There was some wording.
Yeah.
And you even mentioned that you don't make the decision.
Yeah.
Which is also true. And I think if new agents would understand that the clients believe that you're the decision maker, one, well, first of all, most of y'all tell them you're the fucking underwriter. So they do believe you're the decision maker when you tell them you're the decision maker, when you pretend you're the underwriter, to be clear. And we all do it. Okay. So I just wanted to say, if there's some confusion on the client side, that's why. But the reality is, dude, they actually think if they get over on us, they got a shot.
Yeah.
They think if they keep it hidden from us, whereas what you've learned to do is shift it and go, no. And I've always worded it mentally for me. I'm like the defense attorney. The more I know, the better chance I got of getting you off. You know what I mean? And getting you covered in this case. So yeah, I think the intentionality of it is where it's at. And then people are more forthcoming when they know you're there to save them versus, oh shit, if I tell them this, I might be in trouble. So let me withhold it.
Yeah. So that's also, so you'll get people like that where they're like, why do you got to know this? Like you say, no medical questions.
Yeah.
Like, hey, dude, chill. Like, dude, I got you. I don't care if you got cancer, stroke, or active cancer, like cancer, HIV. I don't care, dude. I can find coverage for you.
Yeah.
So that's when you run into like, why do you gotta ask these questions? Because I'm shopping for you, dude. I'm gonna find you the best rates.
So setting that stage before.
Be as honest with me as possible. I can get you coverage. Don't worry.
Love it.
Also another stage we set before too is pivoting, right? Like, hey, dude, if you get declined, don't worry. I can get you coverage. And then then it goes to, so they understand it's not theirs. And then if they get declined, I'm moving. So now when we get declined, I'm not asking them. I'm telling them this is where we're at.
Yeah.
This is where we're going. So if you're like, say they do get declined, I'll even so crank wheel is another tool I use a lot too.
Do you? Okay, I wonder.
Yeah, dude. I slept on that shit for like a year, dude.
I haven't touched it yet.
Like for telesales, it builds credibility fast too as well, because they can see everything we're looking at.
When do you use it? In what cases?
And once I get to numbers,
Always?
we agree. Yeah, every time.
Bullshit.
Yeah, once what as in no, okay, no, no. So after numbers and they pick a number, I'll kick on crank wheel, so I pop on camera. I'm like, here's my driver's license, here's my military ID. I just wanted to show you I look a lot better in person. And it just builds a credibility fast. And then
Really?
I'll go through the e-app with them on my screen so they can see exactly what I'm looking at.
Do you really?
Yeah, every time. Every
Interesting.
time.
What
Yeah.
about grandma that has a flip phone, dude?
So Crankle is just a text message
Yeah.
and then they get a link. They
Yeah.
click the link and they're on the screen.
Is that easy?
Same thing with like, dude, like same thing with like, yeah, it is. It is.
Not that you
And
would
then
be
so
telling me this if it wasn't, as I sound like a newbie fucking asking dumb questions after you tell me what to do. To be clear, this is me, my brain processing this right now, not an actual quality question.
so so yeah, no, but
Interesting.
then like when people don't get, I'll shoot them text like a few times. Like I'll just keep spamming them, dude. I've got texting where I've shot them probably like 20 text messages of my credentials till it pops up on the screen like, oh, there it is, and they click it.
So when you're showing the pricing, is that when you start or after they pick one?
After they pick one.
So what do you have them write it down?
Yeah.
Write down the choices?
Yeah, yeah. So I have them write down the choices. So then
Got it.
I base it just off what their budget is, what they kind of tell me,
Sure.
and I try to stay in that range and then kind of identify what they're looking to accomplish, right? Hey, this will cover your burial, barely, but I mean, it'll
Yeah.
cover it. Or their mortgage, it'll cover your mortgage for
Yeah.
12 months. It'll cover your mortgage for this many months.
Sure.
But if I get somebody that's like, oh yeah, I want to shop around, like, dude, I'll put them on crank wheel.
Got it.
Let me show you, because I use a toolkits.
Oh, yeah. And then you can show them the different
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Then you
Got
can
it.
show them and show them, hey, this is you, this is your health, this is your age.
You can show them where they won't qualify
Yeah,
below
yeah,
too
yeah.
on all
Like,
the
hey,
ones
look at all
that
these carriers.
grayed
Like, no,
out.
no, no, no. See all those
Yeah.
companies? They said no. I got a couple companies
Smart.
that might take you, and I'm constantly taken away. I don't even care if it's guaranteed issue.
Yeah.
Like, they might take you.
Yeah.
You hear people start with, oh, this is guaranteed. I can get you approved here,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
but I never give anything. Never. It's always, if I can get you approved, let's see, right? Just taken away. But
Sick. For those of you that have followed me for a while, you know I've helped build this agency up to over $200 million in paid annual premium per year. We have over 5,000 agents a year that sell, and I am rebuilding. We're building a new base shop, helping people build big agencies, get to multi seven figures in income, or producers that want to just sell and get to a multi six figure sales career. Hit me up. I'm hiring direct. I'm looking to train and mentor winners that want to work their ass off and build something dope. Click on the link below, or you can go to johnwetmore.com/join and put in your application. We'll see if I'd be interested in working with you. DM me, hit me up, whatever you like.
yeah.
All right. So if they pick a price clean, they're like, nah, I want the big one. Give me that one. You're going, okay. And how do you,
Okay.
first of
Yeah,
all,
so
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I want to see if there's anything here first before I go forward. Is there anything you do when you're presenting numbers to try to get the deal? Like you show option 1, option 2, option 3. What's your line next?
Okay. Paul McLean, man. It's like,
Yeah,
we
you can. I
can't,
know.
yeah.
Rewind.
Yeah. We can't, we don't have to make a decision today, but if we could get you approved, what's affordable for you, and then how much you want Mary to receive, God forbid something were to happen.
Okay.
And then wait and pause. You'll hear a lot of people like start talking about everything else. Like, dude, you're taking them off the subject, dude. We need them at numbers.
Yep. That's why I was
I
asking.
just said numbers.
Yeah.
And I just don't say anything and let them kind of pick.
Okay.
Let me know if you want me to go higher, go lower, in between, whatever you want me to do.
Can I ask you a question about
Go
that?
ahead.
Do you always say that you don't have to make a decision thing right there?
What's that? I do.
When
I
you
do.
said you
Yeah.
do. Interesting. Okay.
Just to lower the sales pressure
Okay.
is to me, and I like to say, I just, because for me, I'm trying to lower sales pressure as much as possible.
Okay.
Sales pressure as
Okay.
much as possible.
So how do you, when in your mind are they making the decision?
The minute they pick a number. Yeah. The minute they're on a number, dude, they're on it, dude.
All right, then how do you get them to commit? If
The
you
minute
just,
they're talking to me.
I love the psychology of all this shit. I love it, dude. Because for me, I go even at the beginning, bro. It's like You can talk to them about what happens if you die on the kitchen table before I'm done with this sentence. And then in the very next sentence, we're like, and in 42 years, when you don't die, you're going to have $1 zillion of cash value and da, 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 da. You know what I mean? Like we do this dance a lot with people. And again, the way he's delivering it is very different than others do. Some people word it very differently and it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I didn't want to skip it. Because I pointed out when people do it, I'm like, they are making a decision. We got to tell them at some point they're fucking picking a price.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
And so then when they're like, oh, I can do the 15,000. Okay.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get you approved. No guarantees. And I'm already in the EAP. Start it up. And then I shoot them the crank wheel. So then they can see my screen. And they're like, all right, perfect. I'm logging in. And then you'll see.
Have you told them at any point yet that you're getting them on to show them shit? Or is this, you're just like, here, perfect. Just like we call carriers. Process. Hey, hang on. We're going to call them.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, just process. Here you go. Why do I need to get on camera? Like, so you know what I'm doing. So you see exactly what I'm
Meaning new agents would overcomplicate this early on and be like, hey, do you have the ability to get on camera late? Da, 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 da. It's like, you're just sending it and go.
Yeah, just sending it.
I love it.
Send it and go.
Cool.
And then, we do the app. And then, one thing for a lot of, I see a lot of new agents do is they'll over talk people. They'll have a simple question, like even just social, right? Why do you use social? Like, hey, that's how they check your medical history. And I stop. Like, do you need that? Like, of course. And then just stop. But then you'll hear other agents like, oh, they need it, this, blah, 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 blah. And then they're way in left field, and then you lose them.
Yeah.
I saw recently just one of my agents get over the social objection. I heard them agree to it, and then they kept talking. And like, he just lost it. Like, he was there. He was there, and if you would just pause for 1 second, you had it.
Yeah, it's true. I had an example I was telling my team yesterday where I got the client had a policy and they seemed unsure what they had. So I just got the carrier on three-way, same, didn't ask them, just hang on, I'm going to get them on, we'll figure it out for you. We start asking them, and of course they want to verify. We don't have the policy number. So naturally they're going to verify by social. They hesitated giving their current insurance company the social on the phone with me three-weighing them in, right? So she goes, all right, no problem. I can verify with your social. Go ahead with that. And he goes, I don't feel comfortable giving out my social over the phone. And neither one of us said anything. And half a second later, he went 235 31 2. He just read it. Like no one said anything. You know what I mean? It was just like, bro, you can't go forward without. Everyone knows it. So it was interesting to see how easy it was to get out in that case too.
Yeah.
You know, just by not literally saying anything. We both just waited for the social and he gave it.
Not easy.
Yeah. Love it. Cool. What else do you want to wrap up with, dude? End day in home. I'm sure you have an appointment coming up, so we're a few minutes over, which I don't mind because I always leave extra time. But yeah, what do you think you would like to add for context to the end of an appointment, where we're at, what's important from this point?
From this point, I would just do so I got a VA now. But so I go over, hey, this is what your policy is. You've got $50,000 day one coverage.
Yep.
It's going to be $233. Okay, it's coming out in 3 to 5 days. The first draft is the 19th of the month. Every future draft is the 19th of the month.
Yep.
Save my number. I give them my cell phone number. Like, here's my number. Make sure you save it, share it with your beneficiaries. If God forbid something happens to you, they call me directly. I don't want them to have to worry about where they go, what I do. Make sure they've got my number. And then I go into my VA is going to call them in 3 days just to check in, make sure they don't have any questions or concerns. She's also going to call you here in 2 weeks to make sure you got the policy in the mail, make sure you got a chance to look it over, make sure you understand it. Don't have any questions or concerns there. If you do, she'll schedule time with me and I'll get back on the phone with you. All right. And then that's it. Yeah. That's it.
Easy.
That's the next one. Yeah.
I love it. So how many how many apps you write? What's your highest year? What did you end at? I know we over Hall of Fame. What's your top year?
Like 5 and some change.
Okay.
Like I think like 530. Yeah.
So you're writing 10 apps a week, call it. Pretty
Yeah,
consistent.
at least, yeah. Yeah.
How many, were you getting a couple hundred leads a week? 150?
Probably about 150. Yeah,
Yeah.
150.
So 150 leads. So 150 leads turns into 10 applications in that funnel. You know what I mean? Y'all just saw when we did 10 pick up, here's how many he gets on the phone. He gets 10 through, how many get to that point. And again, 150 leads for 10 apps. And go, is the percentage is good? Who gives a shit? The money's good,
Just work it, yeah.
you
As long
know?
as you like to work
And
it.
150 leads a week doing thousands of phone calls a week between him and a VA. Not a couple hundred.
Yeah,
You know, it's
thousands.
like, bro, if people could understand that one piece that they're missing. I had a guy text me yesterday in the group, and he's talking about another guy in the group, and he goes, "Hey, the biggest reason he's not winning is he's not putting enough money into leads." And I was like, "Nah, the reason he's not winning is because he won't stop fucking making 122 phone calls a day. He
Yeah,
does. He won't realize that's not enough ever. He won't fucking do it." You know what I mean? It's like,
that's the sad part is it's all here for everybody. It's all the same shit, dude.
yeah.
Like there's nothing to it. You just got to work it. Like it's foolproof, but are you gonna work it and learn it and
You're being
up to
told
you?
no a shit ton of times a
Shit
week,
ton, shit
hundreds and
ton.
hundreds and hundreds of times a week, being told
I
no.
just brought, yeah, yeah. I fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Like, don't phase me
Yeah.
anymore, dude. Don't
I
phase
just
me
think
with the
people get
hang
confused and think that we're suddenly that you get good and you're suddenly no objections. You get 10 leads a week and 8 of them buy. That's not
No,
the game. That's
no,
not the
not at
game.
all. Yeah, you just enjoy
And
getting the
hey,
shit
the
kicked in.
guy on YouTube that's saying it is,
Yeah. I tried that
how many
program.
people has he got doing it? You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
more power to him. Some people are unicorns, bro. I ain't mad at those people.
Yeah.
Cool. You know, for most of us, it's a lot of work. How many are staying on the books, doing all that stuff? What's your persistency like?
Uh, Probably about 80%, roughly 80,
80. Good.
80%.
Work
Yeah.
and final expense, it's fucking money, dude. I get people that
Yeah.
comment on my YouTube. The reason I ask is because when people see like this, they're like, yeah, till 50% or 70% fall off. I'm
So,
like, nah,
so as a new agent, I'll tell you, dude, as a new agent, I would expect 50% to fall off
because you're doing it
because
wrong.
because you're doing it wrong. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, and so understand, dude, it's a process.
Yeah.
You're like, I have this conversation with new agents all the time, dude. That 50% is going to fall off, you know, right? Because you're just pushing as in, let's see if we can get you approved. Let's see if
Yeah.
we can get you approved versus
Correct.
why they need it.
Yep.
You don't, you're probably underwriting's probably shit and you're just putting everybody in GIWL.
But Clint, you say that too, bro. You say we're just seeing if we get you
Oh
approved
yes,
too.
yes, but then I draw into the why more. Yeah, but I'm about why, right?
And it's
And then when
like,
they
my
tell me
answer is, yeah, asshole, but he doesn't use it as a crutch.
exactly, it's different, right? Yeah, it's not a crutch because then they're gonna tell me like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll check.
It's the reality. It's
Yeah.
doing it true. We are, there is that is part of the process. Yes. Because again, I think for us,
And-
we're not just seeing if we're qualified. That's not the only thing we do today, but that is part of the
Yeah.
process.
That is part of the process. And then as a new agent, just understand that you don't know how to manage your book of business. You
It's
don't
true.
have a VA calling your books.
True.
You're not track. I used to not even track. I'd write shit and fucking take off, dude. And they'd be like,
Yep. You don't even know who they are the next day. I'm good at this, and I can't remember the client 2 hours later. And I'm like, who the fuck's Mary?
There's no tracking either. There's no
Yeah.
follow up. There's nothing.
Yeah.
So as a new agent, you can't worry about developing a CRM to track clients and VAs and all that shit. You just got to learn
yet.
how to learn one muscle at a time.
Yeah.
Right? One muscle at a time. Build this muscle, build this sales muscle. Yeah, shit's gonna fall off the books, but what happens when you learn to keep more stuff on the books?
Yeah.
What happens when you learn, you know, there's so many different steps here.
Yeah.
Build it one thing at a time. Like when I first started, like objections, right? You can learn there, learn objections, then we get into the script. Now we can kind of start working on the script.
Yeah.
All right, now we got our script cog dialed in. Oh, we're we're getting into EAPs. Now we're gonna work on EAPs. I mean,
Get real
but
rid of those.
yeah, you know, just take it one bite at a time and don't compare yourself to anybody else and figure out
Yeah.
that if you just continue to work, you're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
But
It's like anything,
it's
dude.
not easy. Yeah.
Hey, even when y'all quit and go do the next thing, what
Yeah.
he's saying still applies. You know what I mean? You ain't getting out of it. You're not getting
Yeah.
out of it unless you're going through life hoping to get lucky. And if you want
Yeah.
more power to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that fucking route. I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Anything I didn't ask that you think I should have that you want to share as we wrap up, dude?
No, I appreciate you so much, John. I'm telling you, I learned a shit ton from you, dude. Like, no, like I
Love it,
was
bro.
thinking about it, I was like, dude, I learned a lot from you, and I'm just grateful to be here, man.
Absolutely, dude. Well,
Thank you,
keep
buddy.
helping folks, man. Keep passing the
Yeah.
message. What dials do you get in? Whose group
What's
do
that?
you get in? Whose group do you get in to do the dials?
Just pretty much I just got a little Zoom room right now.
Just your little team. Your
Yeah.
team. Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I
my
didn't know
little
if you
team.
got in a bigger one. Or not.
I used to jump into DOMs a lot.
Did you? I
Yeah, I was in DOMs a lot. Yeah.
I jump around some of them. I'm in the one with Dom sometimes, or the one File and them run. I bounce around a little
Yeah.
bit. We have our own
Yeah.
on Discord too.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if I can ever do anything, let me know, dude. If you're not in our Discord, jump in. Feel free to. We got tons of shit going on in there. If I can help you in any way along the ride,
Yeah,
dude.
no, dude. I know, dude. I'm like, dude, I
me
gotta
know.
connect with you more. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can help, bro. Get the team moving. Y'all doing about 150K now?
About 150K, yeah, just recently, man. So I started just recently, yeah. 150K hit 200 like last month, but this month went to 120, but up
How
and
many
down.
guys you
But
got with you dialing every day?
fuck, dude, like only like 7, dude.
Okay.
So
Send me your link.
dudes are
I'm gonna pop in
killing
some.
it,
I'm gonna
dude.
pop in one day and be like,
Pop
"Yo,
in, dude. Pop in, dude. You hear the same shit, dude. The same shit I'm saying, dude. It's the
yeah,
exact
that's
same
good.
stuff.
I'm
Exact
gonna
same
push your
stuff.
people a little bit.
Yeah,
Get your
let's
crew. Help
go.
you get your crew moving.
Let's go, dude. I like it,
Love
bro.
it. Cool, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, my home. I appreciate your time. Let me know if I can
All
help
right.
with anything.
Take care,
Appreciate you
man.
guys
Later,
watching.
buddy.
See you at the next one.
All right, see you.
Later. Hey guys, if you've enjoyed the podcast or any of the previous episodes, if you're on Spotify or any of the other Apple podcast platforms, would love if you'd go in and leave a review for us. If you're watching on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, share, do all the things. We'd greatly appreciate it. Helps get the word out to everybody. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.